stream. It will be a little on the shorter side because I only have 2 hours, but that's okay. We're still not doing ranked because I want to. I need some data. I'm trying to get some data. Are you kidding? It can have either support or jungle. It was like a low priority role, but I don't want to play Malzahar Jungle. I'm trying to get some data on these two, on Azir specifically. That Renata's here is mostly convenience sake, because I need a secondary role. But I was supposed to be bottom as my secondary, and if I can't do top and I can't do bottom, I got to have support. What am I gonna put? Jinx support could be pretty funny. I don't think I'm going to do that. Support or jungle? I could put Malzahar Jungle. The problem is I really need to practice Malzahar Jungle. So I feel like it would just be like a norms game, just playing Malzahar Jungle and then not getting as much information out of it as I'd be hoping for. None of these other champions really interest me though in terms of practicing something. Plus I'd have to set them all up, and I don't really have the time for that. Kog'maw Jungle? Sorry, I'm still thinking. Sure, Malzahar support, why not? Let's see if we can get a Azir top though, because that's really what I want to practice. I don't really need practice on Malzahar support, because that's not something I'm really going to play. But if we're going to be doing something funny, because I'm forced into it. Hello, Demo. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing some testing. It was snowing here and I just saw a picture that somebody posted of it. Very cool. Alright, let's see. Roll the dice. Did we get top? Did we get top? Roll the dice. Hey, let's go. We're in it, lads. We're against Garen too, which is good info. So testing Azir top, testing Hail of Blades. I tried Grasp of the Undying and I was whelmed. No. Whelmed is giving it too much credit. I was very underwhelmed by Grasp of the Undying. Incredibly underwhelmed. It was so bad. It was a pretty good situation for it too. It was a pretty good situation and it still failed. Happens though, you know, not the sometimes failure gives you information. Maybe I should get an Azir skin later. I mean, base is okay, but like, I don't know which one I would get though. I'm not a fan of needing to start with Durans, but because like I don't start with Durans on any of my other champions. I've almost never started Durans, but nothing here can work as a starting. Like, I guess if you want to be mega greedy, you could go Amplifying Tome, but that's super risky. I don't know about that. That's I don't know, man. I don't know about that. You could go Boot Start. That's even riskier because you're really gambling at that point that you're going to do something. So I guess Durans it is. Oh, I'm sick. Alright, let's go. Lux killed Lux. Very nice. Oh wait, Yasuo's up here, not Garen. You know, I'm a little disappointed because I wanted to get data on fighting a more traditional top laner. Among other things, we're going to have to evaluate how Hail of Blades feels. Like, whether or not it does the job. I got an extra stab there that I otherwise wouldn't have been able to. Neither of us have taken that much damage. Ah, dang it. I thought I had the Hail Blades ready, but no, it canceled out. Taste of Blood has given me 79 HP this early on. That's nice. Yeah, I don't really mess Presence of Mind that much. Let's see. Should I push this? I feel like I have to. It's hard to tell like Conquer or something would have I guess it also kind of counts. Best Vimby, thank you very much for your 42nd month subscription. It is through your efforts that this stream can continue. And I have no voidlings, but I have sand soldiers if you're hungry for a sandwich. Please don't unsub. Funny thing is that being in Korea, they actually think like jokes like that are really clever and funny because they've just never heard them before, so they don't think of them as being quite so stupid. I mean, they're still a little bit dumb, but like not to the extent of like an American would. That was perhaps a little too ambitious. But I mean, I've already taken off over half of their HP. They're having a really hard time fighting me right now. Oh, that was close. It is the case that Hail Blades is giving me an extra auto attack here and there that I otherwise would not have been able to accomplish. It's pretty good for the laning phase. I don't hate it. Cool. I was getting ready to flash in case they did any shenanigans. It's hard to tell though. Is Hailblades helping me more than like Lethal Tempo would?
아군이 당했습니다. 아군이 당했습니다.
Going for it. Oh, weird. Sorry. I just realized that the reason that I'm so slow in responding to y'all's messages is because I think I have an application that's supposed to show me the text at the top left of the screen, where I can easily see it, but it's not working right now. I just noticed as I was tapping out and double checking the chat. So apologies. I hope they all didn't feel like I was ignoring you. Close. I wanted to go for the kill there, but I just did not have any cooldowns left. If I went in, I was going to die. I do have everything up in just a moment. Ah, no. Just shy of it. Oh, can I freeze this? Oh, they're still here. What are you still doing here? You should really be leaving.
아군이 당했습니다. 아군이 당했습니다.
Alright, wait for it. Oh! Unlucky. Yeah, right? I'm really surprised at how much damage I'm dealing at some of these times. I think I survived, just barely though. Alright, so I mentioned this like last time I played this too. One thing that's definitely helping me is that for the time that I did play Azir quite consistently, I was already doing W max, even when it wasn't like quote unquote ideal, right? And then eventually, right, it was like, hey, you know what? Maybe we can push Azir to be in this more W max sort of playstyle, right? And so W max is actually a lot better than it used to be. And a lot of that muscle memory that I developed with Azir is still here. Like, I still have a lot of it. In terms of like moving, positioning, anticipating where soldiers are going to be. All of that. It's really helping out. Oh, hold on. Ah, dang it. Nah, it's fine. I wanted that plate. Maybe I should have waited in the bush. Well, no, this bush is warded. I know it's warded because I just saw it earlier. That's fine. This is just the life we lead sometimes. Let's go. I messed up. I mean, I know I won that fight, but like, I messed up. Oh, I can still get the plate. Lucky. It had 30 HP left. It's really hard to tell how much Hell of Blades is helping versus something like Lethal Tempo.
적을 처치했습니다. 더블킬. 아군이 당했습니다.
Like, that was an example where I was able to get an extra 2 autos because of Hail Blades.
적이 학살. 제압되었습니다.
Okay, they're done.
곧 포탑방패가 사라진다. 미쳐 날뛰고 있습니다.
Talon's bottom, so I guess we just keep going.
포탑을 파괴했습니다.
Who's going to stop me?
당했습니다. 적을 처치했습니다.
Okay, they're not going for it. I mean, they might go across the... Okay, I thought they were going to go for the mini wave and try going for me there, but they decided not to. No complaints here. Could I just stay here and kill them? Maybe.
적을 처치했습니다. 아군이 당했습니다.
See, Hellblades helped me right there, right? Because Hellblades gave me an extra auto attack after I pushed him with my wall.
아군이 당했습니다.
One thing that's giving me pause is that they're like somebody in the Discord linked me Deathless. Let's see if we can keep that up. I wouldn't count on it though. I'm going to be greedy at some point and screw it up. Like for example, Garen's missing and I'm still pushing. Speaking of, let's just back up. No, Garen's over there. Talon was bottom. We're fine. It'll be range top laners. Oh, I could just straight get Void Staff. Hold on. That's disgusting.
적을 처치했습니다. 제압되었습니다.
Let's see if we can kill Garen.
더블킬.
73 MR. Keep that in mind. That'll help us evaluate information. Ah, what? I got minion blocked from getting the kill. Tragic. And see, that was another example of Hail of Blades making the difference.
포탑을 파괴했습니다.
That was such a weird mechanic, wasn't it? When you could just like just throw down the throw it down like that the soldiers on the towers. It's so weird because you wanted to summon soldiers that like poke someone under their tower and you just couldn't because you tried to summon your soldier and it was so easy to misclick and target the tower instead. And it wasn't even worth it. You were almost always better off just like hitting the tower directly or something.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 적을 처치.
It does help with the trading.
아군이 당했습니다. 아군이 당했습니다.
What's giving me pause is that, what was I saying earlier? I think I didn't finish my statement. The Challenger Azir top laner does not use Halo Blades. They use, I think it's Lethal Tempo?
적을 처치했습니다.
And there must be some good reason for it, right? Like, you don't become Challenger by not having good reason for stuff. On the other hand, they're also using Leandries. And I'm not necessarily saying I'm, like, good enough at Azir to make definitive claims about like build stuff like that, but we did do some pretty extensive testing and found out Leandris isn't that great. Oh, I was going to say sorry. That's my fault. Maybe they can deduce that I was saying that I was going back. That was some misping. That was my fault. Oh right, I can sell Durons if I need to. I'll think about it. But yeah, they gotta have a reason, right? Like, for building... So we got some data. The question is, do we have enough? Do we want to like lethal tempo it up or something? Well, let's test that best Vimby. I tested it earlier, but maybe you can help me spot something that perhaps I missed. Deathless game. Deathless game. Let's go. I don't even know who else to honor. Let's just say Yasuo, because the lad didn't give up after dying 7 times to me. I can respect it. Talon had the least damage. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. 1 second. Let me... Notification settings. Why is restream not... Notifications are on. And I'm going to turn the chat off and on. And let me see if that fixes it. Because it should be giving me the, like, preliminary message displays, and it's just not. Okay. If you could please send a message into chat so I can test if it's working properly. If it's not, then I might just need to... No, no luck. For the sake of testing, I'm going to remove Hail of Blades and turn it to something else. I don't know, let's say... No, Dark Harvest is going to skew my results a lot. Because I'm looking for, like, DPS. Because if you're building the Andres, you care about the DPS. So, sure. It's not great, but at least it interferes the least with our results. I guess my responses might be a little slow, because I'm going to have to tap out every time I want to see the chat. That's annoying. Okay, so option 1. First item as Leandri's, how does that compare to some other things? Oh, I mean, it'll be second item, because I believe Nashor's is always first. And I think historically it's, from what I know, it's Sorks. Pretty much everyone builds Sorks. I choose Zerkers, but everyone else picks Sorks. The DPS difference isn't that big. Let's bring it up to level 11, and how much, for the sake of this, Vimby, what you thinking for the durability? I'm considering bringing it up to 2,000 HP, I'm thinking. Maybe 2,500. Let's really tankify this thing. And let's beef them up to 100 MR. How's that sound? 2,500 HP, 100 MR. Yeah, there's Leandri's as like the next option. Okay. So let's get a comparison for base. Ignore the electrocute. I just got attack for a little bit, and it'll, like, the second number is DPS. That's the number we need. So at base, just Nashor's, that's like 160 DPS or so. Without electrocute, maybe we'll get some better data. Hold on. Yeah, 152-ish, around that frame, around 152-ish. Okay. So I posit that Void Staff is the way to go. And the default wisdom is Leandri's instead. Now, keep in mind, Leandri's does have 300 HP on it. And that's not reflected in, like, damage numbers or anything. Hold on, I'm just getting rid of my electrocute. Okay, there we go. Oh, hold on, wait, Leandri's has the damage amp on it, right? So I gotta wait for that. Ah, shoot. Low Regent surrenders mode? I'm actually not sure. That's a good question. Alright, let's go. Hit him with the stabby stab. We're at 220-ish DPS, 220, so keep that number in mind, 220 Leandri's. Versus Void Staff, which would be About 260-ish. Yeah, about 260. So Leandre's is 220, and Void Staff is 260. That is a damage difference of, like, almost 35% or so, I think. And so it's a 35% damage increase. Am I doing mapping wrong? I think I'm mapping incorrectly. That's wrong. 15% more. No. 220 to 270 is 30. That doesn't sound right. I think it's closer to 25%. Yeah, no. What's wrong with my math today? I'm thinking about 100. That's my problem. I'm thinking of 100, not 220. 10% of 220 is 22. 22 is about 40 extra damage. So yes, it's about 20-ish percent. A little over. How many amps from different targets? Okay, yeah, we could test it against a different target then, Elder. You got a different number in mind? I used to be a math teacher. And I was right. I was pretty close. I was pretty close. Different for 220 to 270 is yeah, about 25%. Also, let's bump up the level 13. I don't want to get impacted results that much because we're about to just redo them. It's pretty good. I didn't have any actual work today, so I've just been working on my little project that I posted about on the Discord. I think Blackfire is the one, because Leandre says just a static buff number on you. Like, you see here? Right here. I don't believe this changes based on the number of people. No, it doesn't seem to change based on how many people you hit. It might just be Blackfire we're thinking of. Yeah, new season's right around the corner. Doesn't seem like it'll shake things up too much. Also, I hate that Atakan's name is so... When you see it, it looks so similar to Akshan. Okay, yeah, so that's Blackfire. But also, Blackfire does, like, less damage than Leandre's. Although it does give mana, which is nice. Oh, interesting. There's no buff on your bar for how many people you've infected with Blackfire. So, for the sake of numerical reference, 220, 230 for Blackfire, about 220, 230. 2k 6060? Okay, sure, let's do that. 2k 6060, let's go. I'm level 13 for reference. 2000 HP. And let's give him 60 MR. So this is a more squishier target. So, Leandre's damage, here we go. I'm level 13 for this, so that's why the numbers are higher than it was earlier. So about 320-ish. We're looking at about 320-ish, around that range. It doesn't have to be perfect, as long as it's close enough. And then compare that to Void Staff. We are at 350, 345, 340 was by the end point of it. So at 340, 350-ish or so. So about a 10% difference, 8%, anywhere from like 5 to 10% or more. Against the squishier target. So on a tankier target, you're dealing about 25% more damage with Void Staff, perhaps more. Against squishier targets, you're dealing about 5 to 10% more damage or so compared to Leandre's. You are giving up 300 HP. You are giving up 300 HP, and of course, hitting people with your Q will hit them with Leandre's. How important that is, I don't know. I don't know how important that is. This is why I'm not a fan of Leandre's on Azir. From like the testing, as far as the numbers are revealing, I'm not a huge fan. I don't think I'm willing to give up 25% damage against tankier targets in exchange for 300 HP. I don't think it's worth it. Against stock champs. It's fair. Let's beef this thing up to 3000 HP. Let's see if that helps Leandri's. Let's even give them 120 armor, just to make it even clearer. So this is a 3000 HP target now. We're at 225, 230-ish, somewhere around that range. Versus... $190. So we're looking at what is that? 15%? So against really tanky targets of like 3000 HP, then Leandri's looks like it's starting to kick in and it's doing quite a bit the opposite direction in terms of damage. Yeah, 230, 240 versus... Wait, did I math wrong earlier? Did I do something wrong? But the numbers are different this time. This is the same target. It's 270 now. Wait, hold on. Sure, let's bump them up even more. 4000 HP. I don't know how you're going to get 4000 HP at level 13, but let's say somehow this prodigious lad has gotten that high. Let's go. Prodigious. So 250 DPS or so. 250. Versus... I think maybe I attacked her too earlier, so it messed up the Void Staff DPS, that's why. 250 versus 270, 280-ish, 275. I'm not familiar with Vesper, I'm not sure, I'm sorry. Surrender 20 was pretty nice. Even against a 4000 HP target, Void Staff is dealing more damage. And it's not like they're low on MR either, they have 120 MR. Like, if you have 4000 HP, you might have even more than that. Against all targets, Void Staff is dealing more damage, anywhere from 5 to 25% more damage. That's quite a bit. I'm just thinking about Hail Blades again versus Lethal Tempo. Lethal Tempo is kind of nice. Wait, does Lethal Tempo actually even apply on Soul? That's another good question. Because I know Lethal Tempo has like that on-hit effect. Basic attacks are empowered to firebolt at a target on attack. You need maximum stacks before you start getting the extra on-hit damage, though. Let me. Oh, whoops. Oh, that's press the attack. Lethal Tempo. I don't know, let's see Presence of Mind. Why not? Get a ton of mana. More mana than you know what to shake at. Cut them. Shurima. Let's say we're level 13 again. Oh, whoops, I accidentally went to level 18. Whoops. Hold on. Reset game. Where's the button?
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을
Abort mission.
미니언 생성까지 30초 남았습니다.
That's kind of fun. You see the little bolt that's flying out? It's adding 44 extra damage to every single auto attack. That's pretty good. But is it better than Conqueror?
생성되었습니다.
Let's say 400. 400 DPS. Remember that. Remember that number. 400 DPS. I'm going to go to Conqueror. Well, let's press the attack. This is cool. 400 DPS. I believe, if I'm not crazy, that was 3000 HP and 100 MR was what I was testing. $3,000 HP, 100 MR, level 13.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 미니언 생성까지 30초 남았습니다.
320. It's not. I don't really use spreadsheets anymore, but I kind of a similar idea, which is, you know, just testing things. Is Conqueror really that much less damage in Lethal Tempo? That's a huge difference. Of course, it does heal you.
들이 생성되었습니다.
By how much? About 10 per auto. If you were like maximum build, I wonder how much healing you could get from Riftmaker. Let's see. Like full build. I'm curious. Let's see. This is a pipe dream, of course. Like, why would you have this much That's funny. You're healing like 60 something. That's funny. That being said, I think Riftmaker was like doing 50 of that healing itself. Conqueror might still not be adding that much. Let's see. No, Conqueror's adding about 25 extra healing per auto attack at this point. I think you're just gonna give up too much damage. From what I can tell, the damage difference is incredibly stark with any like single defensive item that you go. Even Riftmaker doesn't really have that much. You're still losing out on DPS. If you really want defense, I think you would just build Jockshow. That's my hunch. Just Jockshow it up. I need to make sure I'm not crazy. Was 400 really the number? Because Conquer was 340. If Lethal Tempo is 400, that's almost a like 20% increase that we cannot justify. Okay, I'm not crazy. Level 13. Target 3000 HP. 100 MR. 3 items.
미니언 생성까지 30초 남았습니다.
370. Well, it's ramping. It ramps.
미니언들이 생성되었습니다.
Yeah, basically 390. 350 to 390. On the other hand, Hela Blades. As we saw against Yasuo, having Hela Blades was quite nice. It enabled me to get, like, kills and stuff that I was not previously capable of getting. Hold on. For the sake of completeness, let's test press the attack. I don't have high hopes for it. I don't have high hopes for press the attack. But for completeness sake, we should test it, right? Like, so we can just have an idea about how they compare to each other. But Lethal Tempo is like 390 DPS at maximum, ramping up from your base amount. Conqueror caps out at about 350 DPS. The temple does take time to build up. Conqueror takes time to build up too, though, to be fair. They both take time to build up. Conqueror does heal you a bit, but early on it's only 10 HP per auto, which isn't significant enough to matter. Okay. Ah, you've been pressed, the attacked. 327. Okay, no. Get that out of here. Okay, no, you're done. You're done. Get out of here. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I'm going to test lethal tempo in a game. And as we're testing, we're going to mentally keep track of how it might compare to what do you call it? We're going to compare how it compares to Hail of Blades, like we're playing. Oh, let me set my alarm to wake up in the morning before I forget. I always try setting it quite early. But I think I need to wake up a little earlier. I noticed that the bus is actually arriving on time now, and not late like it always does. So that's throwing me off. How dare to put my table time. Hey, Azir top, let's go. Data time. And who's our data partner? Is it Nunu? It looks like it might be Nunu top for data. Shurima. Once again, stretched to the horizon. What I need to find in inner topic youth, what I need to find is like a wiki of the Korean quotations. Because I could actually learn some Korean by playing some of my champions. If I know what they're saying, like cycles, then I would actually be able to learn from it. Oh, I haven't used this fist in a while. Nice. A shame. I can't imagine how much dev work was placed into the little fist bump. And it ultimately didn't really go anywhere. This may be my last. This may be my only game. Like I played one match earlier, and I know that's a little short, but the issue is that I have to head somewhere after. I did spend quite a lot of time testing and practice tool.
First blood.
Oh, they got Azir. Interesting.
당했습니다.
I think I saw Nunu there. Oh, there's Nunu. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hello, Epigura. Welcome to the stream. I was able to stack lethal tempo up during that fight. Alright, here we go. Come on! Alright. Oh man, I was really believing in you, Warwick. Yes, I'm testing Azir top. This is not a ranked match. This is me just testing to see if this works. I'm gathering data right now. Earlier, I played an Azir top match. I was using Hail of Blades. And I did like Hail of Blades. But I need to get information about Lethal Tempo to see how it compares. I have been noticing that, like, last time I was able to, like, get a few extra autos here or there against the opponent, but now with Lethal Tempo, I'm having trouble doing that. I did do a little bit of extra damage this time. I did 26 extra damage that fight. That's actually pretty bad. My preliminary hunch, and this is totally preliminary, I could change my mind, is I think I like Hail of Blades more than I like either Lethal Tempo or Conqueror. That's kind of where my thinking is at right now. I think for the laning phase, it takes Lethal Tempo too long to fully stack up. And even when it does stack up, yeah, your DPS increases, but you lost a lot of DPS in the process of fighting, and also lost out on damage you could have done earlier in the skirmish. I don't think Lethal Tempo is bad, though. And I think I still prefer it over Conqueror. Now, I have to be cautious because... And, I had, sort of alluded to it before. The, what is it? The Challenger Azir top player, right? Does use one of the, precision keystones. And there must be a reason for that. Surely they've tested out Hail of Blades and decided that they didn't like it for whatever reason. They're gonna snowball at me in a moment. Oh no, I'm in danger. Get him! Get him, dope! Get him! See, that was a like I know that worked out, but like if I had a Hail of Blades right there, I would have gotten an extra auto and we would have gotten a kill without Warwick having to get hurt. They wouldn't have gotten injured. 100% Hail of Blades would have secured me that kill earlier. Yeah, I mean, the ultimate problem that it really boils down to is, simply put, I could not win with Azir bot. Like, beyond anything else, beyond any amount of testing or optimizing number of games, number of seasons, because I played it for a couple of seasons, and I don't think I'm a bad Azir player. I just couldn't win. Consistently, I could just not hold a high enough win rate. And I don't know what the exact factor for that is, right? It's hard to pin it down to one specific thing. I might just not be good enough to pilot Azir. Azir's a super high mechanically complex champion. So I've considered that possibility that I'm just not good enough at Azir to make it work at bot lane. Maybe someone better than me can do it. Whether or not it even can succeed in top lane is, you know, a whole different can of worms too. Although these results have been promising so far. Hey. Hey. Get out of here. Shoot. If I had a Hail of Blades, I would have been able to kill Nocturne right there. With Hail of Blades, Nocturne was dead. I'm kind of beating a dead horse here, aren't I? I believe this match has been representative enough. This match is representative enough. They've gotten the data I need. Over the course of these fights, Lethal Tempo has only added 85 damage. I mean, it's also increased my attack speed a little bit here or there. But I think in the grand scheme of things, that's not it, Chief. Yeah, I think that we're in agreement about that assessment. I don't think I want to miss these precision keystones that much. Taste of Blood's kind of nice too. Like, it's not that much extra HP, but it's still a little something. Yeah, bot lane can be a pretty brutal fight. That's not at me, I think. No, that's bot. Yeah, that was bot. Oh, and they killed Nocturne, nice. I mean, nobody's going to stop me. Nice wave grip.
제압되었습니다.
모든 희생은 위대하다. 명령이다. 역사들이여.
I don't know what you were expecting. If you're wondering why I didn't ult, I was expecting them to ult. And so I was saving it. So I probably could have positioned a cut off to escape instead of just standing still. Learning experience.
적을 처치했습니다.
What a difference it is to play a champion that can actually win the laning phase. Which feels weird to say about Azir of all champions. Well, we need to keep a soldier on hand in case Nocturne ults. Let's not use all of them. No, they went bot. Is nobody going to stop me? Wow. Yeah. Okay. Let's go and use this 3,000 gold we have. We got a lot of money. Leave me alone.
포탑 방패 곧 소멸됩니다.
Where should we go? I don't think I want to teleport top. I mean, I guess I could, but I don't know if I want to.
적을 처치했습니다.
I was going to say something about Hellblades again, but I think we get the idea. Okay. I'm just get dragging them. I've only dealt 244 extra damage of lethal tempo. Okay, so enough about the keystones. We've talked about it ad nauseum at this point. What are we thinking about secondaries? What do we think? My hunch at the moment is still Mana Flow and Gathering Storm. That's kind of what I'm leaning toward, right? Especially because if I'm going Domination Tree, I'm not going to have mana, so I probably need like either Presence of Mind or I need okay, they're not here. Or I need a Mana Flow band. Oh. I have vastly overestimated you. I thought they were going to ult. I was so sure they were going to flash onto me, hit me a bunch, and then try ulting me. And I was going to flash out of it, and I was going to dodge it, and I was going to look cool. But now I just look stupid.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
Help me! Oh no, I messed up. My deathless streak. I was doing so well and then I got greedy. Everybody saw that flash. It was so bad. I got greedy. I got really badly greedy there. So anyway, like I was saying, secondary. I'm thinking Gathering Storm, Mana Flow. I mean, you could Presence of Mine and like, I don't know, something else that's not Gathering Storm. You could also forego mana entirely and just go straight for like a Resolve Tree combo. That'd be kind of nice.
포탑을 파괴했습니다. 전장의 지배자.
I don't know. Let's look at our options. What was any of this apparently? Here, Pike, you get an honor for killing me, bastard. With the odds I would have lived. Yeah, good damage. Okay. Results in application. Runes. You're there? Oh, let me turn this back. Sorry, 1 second. That looks right to me. Okay. 0. So first, okay, Hail of Blades is back. That's nice. Yeah, you're not making use of anything else. Taste of Blood. It's cool. My bought collection's tempting, but I think you're just better off like, or well, I don't need the difference. It's that stark though. I think they changed Poro next season anyway, so like it doesn't really matter. That's a temporary thing. Ultimate? How much reductions I give? I have noticed, like, is like precariously long sometimes. $31 ability haste maximum. Versus 450 gold, potentially. No, it's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I don't know, I could see an argument for it. I could see the argument for it. Secondary. I mean, I guess you could use one of these. I don't know. They take a long time to ramp up, though. And if you're looking for ramping damage, you may as well just go Gathering Storm. A Gathering Storm is going to add more damage than everything else that you could possibly, conceivably get. They take too long to stack for what they do. Which only leaves Resolve Tree with something like, I don't know, this, but that's only 180 HP. For Second Wind, but I don't think you get poked enough for it to matter. I'm not against a Resolve Tree forever. There's a lot of really good choices. I think Precision is the worst of the lot, but not by very much. In terms of absolute, like, utility, Mana Flow and Gathering Storm is a pretty classic, useful combo. You could conceivably justify Boots. I don't think you're, like, in a rush for Boots. And that's 300 gold, plus a little bit of boost speed. Which also lets you run, like, Biscuits to get some extra things to sustain. But the lack of mana, I think it's just... I think that's really it. You need mana. Some kind of mana. You don't need a lot of mana. You just need some mana. And the alternative to, like, trying to go Resolve and Precision is simply that you just don't have the mana to function. That's really all it boils down to. There's an argument for ultimate focus, but I don't think... Nah, I don't even think so. This is kind of what I'm leaning toward at the moment. We might change it further. But, you know what's also really cool about this, if we use Hail of Blades now, is that we have... Never mind. I was going to say we had all 5 trees represented, but we don't. I'm sorry, I'm a liar. We don't have all 5 trees represented. There is no Precision tree. That would have been kind of nice, though. And just Renata, it's fake, so don't look at that. Okay, I got a dream because I have to head out somewhere soon. But before I do, I've been working on a project. I just want to mention it on stream for y'all if you didn't see it. I'm posted about this on the Discord. There is a something I've been wanting to write for a really long time, and so I've finally gotten around to doing it, which is simply that. Let me find it. No, whoops. Oh, why is it so transparent? Oh, I see. Well, I don't know why it's all the way there on the right side. Well, there we go. That's better. So I've been wanting to write like a really long time, and so I decided to make this like as it were, that one writes fully and flesh out in depth. Still on like how to socialize, because it was something that I struggled with a lot when I was a kid, and so I wanted to make a whole thing out of it. Right now, there's 95 what I in the book are called tools for people to help handle like 10 different separate sub goals. I want to bring that up to 100 because that'll just be a really nice number. But yeah, if you're interested in that, then go and check that out on the Discord. I placed the link to it about and stuff. But that'd be it. We'll see all of you next time.